good day to all. In today's session, I will be dealing with the concept of economic ordering quantity, its meaning, objectives, formula to compute EOQ, and solutions to problems related to computation of EOQ. What is meant by EOQ or economic ordering quantity? EOQ is the most economic or most favorable or most ideal quantity of material to be ordered or purchased in each order at a time whenever fresh supply is required. The ordering quantity is generally determined after taking into account the costs of ordering and the costs of carrying inventory. Let us understand the consequences of purchasing goods in large order and also in small order. Normally, a large order brings in more discount and results in reduction in transportation costs and reduction in ordering costs. But it may result in overstocking and increase in carrying costs. A small order may, on the other hand, contribute to low costs of carrying stock. But it may result in increase in ordering costs, and there is also the danger of stock running short. Therefore, there is a necessity to find out an ideal ordering quantity. An ideal ordering quantity should be determined by balancing the costs of ordering against the cost of carrying stock. What are the objectives of inventory control? The basic objective of inventory control is to carry sufficient stock of different items of inventory at the least cost. This normally involves a basic problem, namely, what quantity of each item of inventory should be ordered at a time. While answering this question, the factors to be considered are inventory, carrying costs, and ordering costs. Now let me explain what is actually meant by inventory carrying costs, which are also termed as inventory holding costs. Normally, inventory carrying costs include warehouse charges, insurance, heat, light, loss due to pilferage, breakage, spoilage, cost of capital, watch and ward cost, preservatives and maintenance, deterioration and obsolescence, etc. These costs change in proportion to the quantity of inventory stocked. That is, larger the stock, more will be the carrying costs, and smaller the stock, less will be the carrying costs. Inventory ordering costs. They refer to the costs of preparing and placing orders frequently, handling of transportation costs, high prices due to small purchases, frequent shortage of materials disturbing continuous flow of production and selling activities, costs of purchasing, receiving, inspection, accounting, cost of personnel in purchasing department and payment department, cost of stationery, telephone, etc. Now please keep in mind that ordering costs depend on the number of orders placed. These costs decrease as the size of the order increases because bigger the size of the order, fewer number of orders to be placed to cover the requirements of a given period. Therefore, what needs to be done? The inventory carrying cost should be minimum, where minimum amount of inventory is held in stock. But in such cases, please keep in mind ordering costs increase because small quantities are bought at each order and therefore more orders are to be placed. Thus, the ideal quantity to be ordered must be such that it keeps both carrying costs and ordering costs at the minimum. Now, in simple, we say EOQ is the optimum or the most favorable quantity to be bought at each order. Please note that at this point, the costs of carrying and costs of ordering are equal and the total cost is the lowest. Now, we use a formula to compute economic ordering quantity. The formula states that EOQ is nothing but square root of 2AO divided by C. Here, A denotes annual usage of material in units. O denotes cost of placing order, including cost of receiving. C denotes cost of carrying inventory or percentage cost of carrying inventory or interest payment. Let's learn how to compute economic ordering quantity using the formula. Now, the first problem, from the following particulars, calculate the economic order quantity. The details given are annual requirements 1600 units, cost of materials per unit rupees 40, cost of placing and receiving one order rupees 50, annual carrying cost of inventory is 10% of inventory value. So first step, let's write down the formula, that is EOQ is equal to square root of 2AO divided by C. Same formula is written, root of 2 into A denotes annual usage into O denotes cost of ordering divided by. We use the formula here, cost per unit into percentage cost of carrying cost, because in the problem annual carrying cost is given as 10% of inventory value. Now let's substitute the values given to the formula. EOQ is equal to square root of 2 into A is 1600 units into O is rupees 50 divided by 10% of rupees 40. You get root of 1,60,000 divided by 4. When it's simplified, root of 40,000. When you take the root of 40,000, you get it as 200 units. So in this particular problem, the solution or the answer to economic ordering quantity is 200 units. The next formula, medical aids company manufactured a special product. The following particulars were collected for the year 2019. Details given are cost of placing an order rupees 100, annual carrying cost per unit rupees 15, usage of material per week minimum 25 units, maximum 75 units. Find the economic ordering quantity. Let's first revise the formula to calculate EOQ. EOQ is square root of 2AO divided by C. When you observe this particular problem, the value of O is given, value of C is given. Here A is not given, that's annual usage in units is not given. Instead, usage of material is given per week. Therefore, let's first calculate the annual usage. We apply the formula here, minimum usage plus maximum usage divided by 2 into 52 weeks. Why do I multiply the calculation into 52 weeks here? Because the usage of material per week is given in the problem. We would like to know what is the annual usage of material per annum. Therefore, when you substitute the values given to the formula of annual usage, you get minimum usage 25 units, maximum usage 75 units divided by 2 into 52 weeks. So the value for annual usage is 2600 units. Now let's substitute the values to the EOQ formula. EOQ is equal to 2 into 2600 units into ordering cost is rupees 100 divided by cost of carrying is given per unit rupees 15. So when you simplify, you get square root of 5,20,000 divided by 15. When you simplify further, we get root of 34,667. EOQ is 186 units. The next problem. In this particular problem, the cost of ordering is given rupees 240. The carrying cost of inventory is estimated to be rupees 0.05 per month per unit. The demand for the material is 250 units per month. Calculate the economic order quantity. Once again, we state the formula first in order to calculate EOQ, which says EOQ is nothing but square root of 2AO divided by C. Now, in the formula, when you further substitute, it's nothing but square root of 2 into annual usage into cost of ordering divided by cost of carrying stock. Now, since in the problem, the demand for material is 250 units given per month. So first let's calculate what is the annual usage of material. For 1 month, if it is 250 units, for 12 months, it would be 3000 units. Now please note here, even the carrying cost of inventory is given per month per unit. Therefore, we would like to know the carrying cost per annum. If it's for 1 month, it's 0.05. Then for 12 months, it would be how much? Which results in 0.6. Let's substitute the values to the formula. 2 into 3000 units into 240 divided by 0.6. When you simplify, you get square root of 14,40,000 divided by 0.6. When you further simplify, you get root of 2,40,000. So, therefore, root of 2,40,000 is 1,549 units. The last problem. A manufacturer buys certain material from outside suppliers at rupees 30 per unit. Total annual needs are 800 units. The following data are also available. Annual return on investment is given to be 10%. Rent, insurance, taxes per unit per year is given rupee 1. Cost of placing an order rupees 100. We have been asked to calculate the EOQ. The first step's always better. You state the formula to calculate EOQ, which is nothing but EOQ is equal to square root of 2AO divided by C. When further simplified, root of 2 into annual usage into cost of ordering divided by percentage cost of carrying stock into cost per unit. When I substitute the values given into the formula, you get square root of 2 into 800 units into rupees 100 divided by. Now, annual return is given 10% of rupees 30. In addition to that, The rent insurance taxes given must be added to the cost of carrying. Therefore, 30 into 10% plus rupee 1 would be the cost of carrying the stock. When you simplify it, you get square root of 1,60,000 divided by 4 for the simplified root of 40,000. So therefore, EOQ is 200 units.